Hello. I'm not sure why my stream elements is saying I'm still eating Japanese snacks and rating them because that's not true. That's not what we're here to do today. We're gonna play Disco Elysium. Hi everybody, how's it going? I feel like... Hold on. I had a feeling I was off-centered. A little bit. Oh my god, there's so much shit going on my screen, hold on. What is that? Why is there a calculator? Anyway, hi. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all are doing good. We're gonna play some Disco Elysium. We're gonna continue this game. We're gonna play some very important quests today. Hi, Chain. What's up? Just started my break. Hey, nice. I hope you have a good break. I was very productive today. I did like in the morning I packed all the orders that I got this week and I filmed 2 of them. And then oh my god, sorry. Um and then I I like worked on social media stuff. And then I did some art, but like I'm still working on a sticker sheet. I'm not working very fast on it. I wish I could work on it faster, but I'm not doing that, so I'm doing my best. But yeah. And also I just watched an episode of Arcane, so good day. And uh yeah, it's all also I don't know if I mentioned that I'm on vacation right now. Well, I'm off work for a week, so it's going to be pretty chill. I'm pretty happy. And my birthday is on Saturday. Um well, I'm going to do my birthday stream like on Monday, next Monday. Probably going to play mouth washing. Uh but for now, we're going to play Disco Elysium. Sorry, I'm just putting on chapstick. My lips are always fucking chapped, dude. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow, productive day again. I'm gonna go to the post office to send out all the orders, and yeah. Uh, I'm really off-centered, what the hell? I had a feeling. Alright, let's get comfortable. Also, I didn't have the time to take pictures of the merch that I bought today. Like I wanted to take pictures, but I didn't have the time and then it was dark. So hopefully I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so last time we played, we stopped at this moment where I'm I'm doing the Ravers quest. Um Help Ravers get the nice club. Report back to Andre and they can move in. That they can move in. Check up on Sona's project after Ravers have moved in. Okay, so now the Ravers just have to move into the church. So we managed to convince Suna that they can join, so let's just do it. We're gonna finish this quest today. It's actually not that long, from now. It's very important, everyone, please attention, please pay attention. I'm joking. You don't have to, but it's the best quest in the game, in my opinion. It's so good. And the way it ends is just chef's kiss. If I don't fail the fucking red check at the end, like...
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal?
Good news, I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition, she needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of the Nordic dance music.
Some guy wanted to use my phone to make a call, like, bro, I just started my break. What? Some guy? Like, suspicious. You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and erotic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Oh. Do you think they're already in the church? I forgot if I had to wait, like, some hours or not, actually, or if they're actually already here. We have a customer service counter in the front, ask them. We have a land phone. Yeah, okay, they definitely wanted to steal your phone, then. That's... Alright, they're already here. Before we continue, let me see something. Oh, I also have to get to visit the pigs and get myself organized with my communist brothers. I think I'm doing pretty good in terms of quests. Why is it so laggy? Hey! I feel like my game's laggy as hell, I don't know why. Can Twitter stop showing? Can Twitter stop shoving their premium sale down my throat? Bro, yeah, I've been seeing that shit every hour of every day. I'm just fucking tired. Hi, welcome back! Atsuko, did you hear this music? It's straight fire. But it's not fire enough. We gotta fix it. Alright, Andre.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations. Totally transcendent.
Ecstatic
And I've finished setting up
vibrations.
the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Oh, don't worry, we'll hear the music a lot. He said the line, he did! Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
No, we're not gonna name it Yakokata, the place to be. He said ecstatic vibrations totally transcendent. That's the name of the song.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the nega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Good God. Asil, what do you suggest as the name? Asel.
How about something simple? Like the club?
No, it
Too
sucks.
modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Noid.
The amnesia.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Suna?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Come on, Kim!
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
When this kid does the cave pose, I don't know. I've never seen him do it. Maybe it's like an idol thing. What do you propose as the name, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, Detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right.
Hey!
You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Okay, look guys, I think I've come up with a name.
You have?
Disco
Well, what's the
Elysium!
name?
Disco Elysium!
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
Yes! Yes! In the comments under that post, I said it was the photo mode or something like that. He doesn't do that in the game. Oh, okay.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
I mean, this is an abandoned church.
The past is the future.
But the future is dead!
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
This is what I mean when I say this is like a really important quest in a game, even though you could... I mean, I don't know if you can really go through the game without it. I feel like... I mean, it is optional, but it's so important, like...
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Let's go! You can if you arrest them. Oh, never! I would never do that. I need the next and final hour to go by mega quick. I just want to go home and have my 2 days off. 2 days off, hell yeah!
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
Yes, art from Michael Gane. Oh! From who?
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Ooh!
Audio waves thump against your ribcage.
Oh god.
The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but the beat is still so weak.
Okay, hold on. I need to do...
Goodbye, officer.
I need to try something. I need to talk to Suna first, I believe. I don't know. I'm gonna save.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is hypnotic dance music.
What?
I said, how's the
What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
I'm excited to see what you do, Chain. I'm assuming it's you. The project, how is it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekokata! A place to be, apparently!
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes! The swallow, you mean? What about it?
Never
Great.
mind.
Thanks.
Egghead.
Denalian Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church.
This sketch will probably be postponed to Wednesday evening. That's because I have something tonight too. It's going to mess up my sleep schedule. Oh man, that's for sure.
A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind.
Again?
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the Mega! Yeah!
Yeah!
I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
No, no.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Like I'm physically going to force myself to sleep after dinner today to wake up at 2. Oh God. I'm so sorry, Chain.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
Listen, we're having issues with Atsuko where like we just got an iOS update and the autocorrect is all messed up. So we keep getting autocorrected on stuff that doesn't need to be autocorrected. It's really annoying. How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place!
Yeah.
The first page of the second chapter!
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Yeah, I need an autocorrect because I was explaining earlier that I'm really bad at typing on my phone. All right, oh God.
Yes, what is it?
All right, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Aw, damn, Chain, I'm sorry. I'll see you later, though, if you come back. Time to go continue being bored for 56 minutes. Damn, okay. Yeah, good luck, and I hope you can, like, get home soon.
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Yeah, that would be nice. Why do you want to turn down the volume?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
I think what Egghead is trying to say is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
He's so funny.
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air. waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Ready!
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large. Somehow, there's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Okay, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the wall. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Dude, that is crazy. I love this part.
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
It's getting louder!
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
What's that weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up! The signal's passed! It's not in here! It's...
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, can you stop it?
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug! It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suriswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer.
We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to write I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
Sully Suave.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origin.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know. The person you were knows.
Form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world. Well, I know what it is. Let me get my logic clothes on. The music is back. Ah! Hi Zeph, how you doing? We're gonna try this.
Yes, what is it?
Form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Suna, it is the origin point of the Pale.
What?
The swallow, it's how it starts. It's a baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
That comforts her.
No, we are 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
Might make more webkins close. Hey! Nice, I hope you have fun. The Pale is only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state of for reality. Imagine if all this never was.
Then the Pale is...
Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long...
Until it starts swallowing, it's already started, starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects, in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM
knows how to think this.
It didn't form in a church. The church formed around it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a containment facility of some kind. Built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level. Or religious practices we've forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
All the failed businesses in the doomed commercial area, all the failure in Martinez.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
All the failed businesses and the ideologies, there's something wrong here.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let people still working in there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the Dice Maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
No, just the Dice Maker. I don't think Plaisance would survive this knowledge.
Then go tell her.
I don't know if I will. I think I've had this thought before, that's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer.
Yeah.
I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Thank you, Kim.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window, cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
Man, you will certainly sound mad.
You're crazy, girl.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropomedic detection to perform in this district.
Oh, I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the Doom commercial area's electronic doorbell.
The creepy woman! We were wondering about that when we worked there.
It's a pale thing!
I've completely forgotten about it ever since.
It's like a pale infection in the thing. In the doorbell. I don't know. I never had this dialogue in my first time I played this game about the doorbell thing, but I know it's this.
It must be anthroponetic crosstalk.
Yes!
The one you get in radios and long distance calls. Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
Anthroponetic crosstalk?
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through pail, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover, or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago.
This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You could hear anything.
That makes sense. Thanks for explaining that to me.
Anytime.
Ah! Damn, okay, let's go! Okay, I have to... Maybe? Egghead, do you want to use this as the base? It's pretty powerful. Surprised you? Yeah!
Good morning, comrade! Yeah! Harder, come!
Well, that was a crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome! And scary! Very hardcore! Too hardcore, in fact! I couldn't control it! at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme.
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power. Making
Drugs.
it pulse.
What if this is the answer to Van Eyck's jam? We could use the sound for the bass.
But how?
What about the compressor? The one with the spiky hair was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing.
Bro, why is it so hard? Whoa, I got 3 skill points? I didn't realize I had that many. Okay, I think I have to... Okay, Mag, I don't know if you managed... If you got this specific scene with the Shivers check. There's like 2 red checks in this following conversation. 2 red checks that are... I think one of them is a red check. I don't remember if the first one is a red check, but one of them is definitely. It's a succession of an authority and Shivers check. And it's very memorable. It's like my favorite part in this game. So I really hope I can manage it. And so in order to make sure I get it, I'm gonna wear my best authority and Shivers clothes. And because I think I remember you telling me that you didn't get that check. Will you save scum? Oh yes, I will not miss this moment for anything in the world. I don't know if I have anything for authority, actually. But I think the authority check is a white check. Oh, +2 authority with the shoes. What about Shivers? I thought I had something for Shivers. This tie. Ow! Okay, so I think there's another one before that. Let me see.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
It's a savoir-faire, check first, so...
Goodbye, officer.
Let me try this. Let's see. There's several checks in this conversation. I don't remember if it's this conversation or the next, but... I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
It isn't important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway,
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of emotion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
Hold on.
Salvation.
goodbye, officer.
Okay, I can redo this one.
Good morning, comrade! Yeah! Harder car!
I don't remember how I got to that check, but it's like, it's definitely like in it you have to talk to Andre. He's the one. But maybe I have to talk to the others first? I don't remember. Let's see.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eye.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Better here than in that tent. It wasn't safe.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
Noid, what do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it. On the coast here was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Something more fundamental? You mean the sound anomaly?
Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmonger. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism.
Bro.
This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
How would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Marriage is shit, yeah.
Right.
This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
What the shit? Hi, Twilight. Hi.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions are left
Sigma.
this place. It's a good thing we came along.
Spiritual.
The spiritual collapse has been total.
Spiritual collapse.
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Cop Man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live.
Oh my god.
End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate.
How you doing, Twy? First, where's that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the Innocentic system?
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history. Built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
But you guys said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
Oh damn, I'm sorry, Twilight. I've been experiencing that. Like, it's better right now, but I've also been experiencing a lot of sneezing lately. And you propose dance music will supplant the system?
Melodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
I don't need to be a narc.
Your pleasure response was more like, just wondering if he has any.
How do you like the glass work?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
I'm getting some real negative vibrations from her too.
No wonder. We have to get rid of it.
I think it looks
Dismantle it.
sick
Come
though.
and dance with a giant mass murderer looking at
I
you.
guess.
Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Mass murder on the floor!
Yeah! I do feel there is something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Keep the beautiful shards, sharp shards. Keep her long face and her hair.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate this too.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
Okay. Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
What a strange choice of words.
I don't want to think about her anymore.
Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Nothing, everything's okay.
But it isn't. And you shouldn't come back to this anymore. This should be the last time. Stop talking about that damn window, please.
Okay. How are you settling in?
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the Crabman though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all this mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago... What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Do you mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain
This
it.
guy's a yapper. I'm not gonna do the entire dialogue, 'cause fuck.
I doubt it. I don't even think the Ubies properly understood it. What it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
This building seems less than structurally sound.
No. It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well...
What makes you think Sona's going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
I found a Doom commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing in the Ubies we're trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around
You think
here.
there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person.
Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Okay, take care. I'm not gonna do all of his dialogue right now, because the game's probably gonna crash on me anyways. I guess we can try the check, I don't know. Please.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Okay, I do have to
Goodbye,
upgrade
officer.
my... Is it interfacing?
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
It's savoir-faire, okay.
Goodbye, officer.
Do I have points in that? Oh, wait. Oh, it's leveled up all the way. Are you serious? Oh, God damn it.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Let me look up something. Because I don't remember struggling that much to get this done. Okay. I have to... That's weird, because I don't remember doing it last time. Okay, so apparently I have to complete, God, but is is finding the thing gonna unlock this, or okay, I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna unlock this check.
Goodbye, officer.
Or not. I need to try.
Good morning, comrade! Yeah!
This one is
Harder,
interfacing.
come!
But it's also like so low. What do you mean? How? Why? Why? Why?
Good morning, comrade! Yeah! Harder, come!
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna save scum because I don't think there's any other way. So yeah, I'll do it. It kind of sucks that I have to do this, but I don't, like, my motoric skills are ass! And I don't remember my old playthrough having good motoric
Good morning, comrade!
skills. Maybe I was just very lucky, I don't know.
Harder, come!
Okay. The thing is, like, I don't even know if it's gonna unlock my, I don't even know if it's gonna unlock the check for Andre. Which would suck because, like, I would have to go back in time before I even talk to Noid, and I don't know if I can do that. I may have a save from before that. And, ugh! And I don't want to take drugs! I don't want to take drugs to raise my skill gap. Failing the check once and choosing two knobs at random. And having the Arno Van Eyck internalized. Okay. Do I have the thought? I don't. No, I'm not gonna do drugs. This was before or after? Okay.
Good morning, comrade! Yeah! Harder car!
Side chain.
I did it! Yes! What does it even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux side chain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Okay, Egg, you need to start sidechaining it.
Side-chaining it, you said?
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Sidechain Maggot up. What's next?
Hey, what did you do to Egghead Cop Man? Did you break him?
Just wait and see.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
Give him a thumbs up. Let's go!
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together. It's unnatural.
It's good.
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive again.
This one is for the Anodic generation.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
We have tamed the sound, made it our own.
God damn it. This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
Who will be the innocence of hardcore melodic dance music?
Alright, hopefully that allowed this check to be open now.
Oh, hey, man.
It
Good to
is!
see you.
Yes! Okay, good.
Goodbye, officer.
Give me a second. Could these wires work as contact microphones? I don't fucking know. Why are we talking about this? We're putting points in authority and shivers. I don't want to risk it. And we're saving. Alright. It's happening. Finally, we're doing it. Maybe I will save scum if I fail this, but...
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light?
Everyone needs to pay attention now. It's so important. It's really important.
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
My spine.
Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
Okay, I'm scared.
Good. You should be.
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
No, really, why can't I hear anything?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid.
Gross.
Electrified.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth.
I don't think that's
The
correct.
one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn to rule the world.
Oh my god, is that true? Oh my god.
It's all true. In the spinal cord.
What do you want?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy. Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
This entire quote is fucking amazing.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup.
Let's go! I'm dancing!
Entirely, rigidly, imbecilic, without pity or fear. Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
Yes way!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second.
He's screaming.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Turn to a cell. What are you doing?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work.
Dance! It's the law!
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Kim, get in here!
What's going on here? Delinquents!
I said get in here and dance!
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before.
What's happening?
Help, Kim! I think I'm turning into some kind of hyperstar!
Good for you. Rock on, then.
Hey, I called you to dance!
What?
Yeah! That's it! Don't let the lieutenant leave without getting his hardcore on!
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Lieutenant, I am only going to pull rank on you one time and that time is now!
Are you kidding me?
I assure you I am not. Now get your groove on, Lieutenant!
Get my what on?
I said, get your goddamn groove on! Boogie woogie!
Sheesh, okay.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing? No, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore. Yeah, whatever.
You talk big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves!
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to heal him.
Yes!
With such intensity, it's reasonable
go!
to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
Ah!
It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either.
Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the chart. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. It feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse around for this?
Dance, dance to the
This is exactly what's happening. Dance till you're dead. Hi. Oh wait, I thought it was Nyx coming in, but is exactly what's happening. Here we go again.
I've got a filthy air! The sound above my hair!
The sound above my hair.
What now? The sound of your what?
Above my hair, man!
Okay, this is too imbecile.
Oh god, the shivers check. Yes! Oh my god! 97%! I'm so happy! Turn on the hyperdrive!
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
This is one of the main reasons why I decided to put shivers as my main skill in this playthrough. What is this strange feeling I keep having, this cold, even now?
I am La Rebachelière. I am the city.
What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms.
It's the shifting mound from Slay the Princess. This is what I meant when I said the shifting mound was inspired by shivers, specifically La Rebacholière.
Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
What do you mean you are the... How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jaunt and Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
The shit.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol!
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
Yeah, they're just gonna go with that.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
Get up. Dude, that was crazy. I mean, I've experienced this in my first playthrough, but I never get tired.
Imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic.
All right!
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
That's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
We did it! We finished the quest with the Ravers! Maybe I can finish talking to Noid. Oh, maybe I should save.
No, man. What's on your mind?
I'm gonna save right now. Okay, what do you mean? my god! Please save!
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. They don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Wait, why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
Oh, may I ask why? What good is being suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is
So scary, true horror. Exactly. Oh my god. What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about animals? Animals are cute.
Nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too, but that doesn't mean I have to be one myself.
Does this mean you're mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill, a suspicious element.
Tell me more about the left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
Well, that was certainly stimulating. I want to ask you about something else.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
The life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. Germany will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
So you're advocating a noise-based society?
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
That was vague. That was vague. Dedication, something else. Superlative.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord. Like
I did
before,
already.
When you pulled those primal dance moves. I'm sure the world was glad to see him again after all that time.
Damn. Let's change the what the fuck? He just read through me entirely. Let's change the subject.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along, really feel it. I don't know if I... Let me...
They're hardcore.
You look... That's it?
They're just clothes.
I thought there would be more to it.
It's just a style, you know, normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
I want to talk some more about this
Dead
place.
body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of?
Let's talk about the glasswork again. I've been thinking about her.
Mass murderer? Why?
But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs.
Okay.
Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we're living, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
But she's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, alright, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
You're right, I like it hardcore.
In the true life of tomorrow, every woman will be an innocence. They will wear neon headbands and leggings, and they will glow in the dark.
That's so real.
Oh my living God, it's there. Suddenly you feel like you need to plummet into it. Look away. Say something.
Yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Nordic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion.
I know.
Millions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder.
Bro, I was joking.
Just not her.
Okay. Alright, I'm done talking about her.
Okay. Sure.
I guess I can try this if I have the right clothes, but like, I'm not. Man, my build feels kind of ass. I have zero empathy. And zero logic. Also, I'm dumb. Zero empathy. Exactly. What is it?
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes. Disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but don't I have to be 100% caught to get the case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Okay, if 50% art critic is what needed to free me from rote repetition, so be it.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists, and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, Art Cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic, don't just nod along, really feel it.
Aggressive,
God damn it.
monotonous, but also somehow sacred, primitive, yet futuristic, like a machine, man. Nothing exists but the here and now. All are one purpose. All you've managed is a list. The parts don't form a whole. She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. And no, it's got nothing to do with Contact Mike.
I wasn't going to.
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates. Such as they
Underwater.
are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the Crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
Okay.
Tell me about Suna.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today she told me about Welkins.
Aww.
And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
What about Tiago?
Oh, the Crabman. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the Crabman. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
Oh, he talks to Noid. What for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
Thanks about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What has he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
On life?
Yes. Anyway.
Is Andre your boyfriend? I don't want
Yes.
to talk about him balding. Could it be that he's... Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
Yeah, what does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Yeah.
He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that, in a shop somewhere.
Is that because of his beliefs, the hardcore and the ribs, the spinal cord and stuff?
Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person.
He's serious about the lifestyle.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring to pass the time.
What if you had a bless?
We walk the entire length of Boogie Street.
That would be funny.
Rock, or as much as possible.
Considering how many times I sneezed throughout stream. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah.
Actually, tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
He told me as much, but what exactly is a party boy?
Anodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, Swish. Your credentials as the
Patooey!
resident feature man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
No offense taken, go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
We certainly saw that in practice, didn't we?
Yes, I suppose we did.
Tore that shit up!
Tore it to pieces.
Tell me more about Egg.
What do you want to know?
Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Fallberg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Yeah, I kinda wish I'd been there. Tell me about the
Who
others.
do you want to know about?
Actually, do tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yeah, I forgot. Tell me about yourself.
I'm a silver bird.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
But I'm a police officer. You have to answer me.
Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. Some other question?
Sure.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, it's 10 p.m. Time to go out and look for the pigs. Another big quest. I mean, it's not very long, it's just...
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
The melting snow seeps
Oh my
through
God.
your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond that?
The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. a boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
That's so sad. What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery.
Oh, like the
Petit
catacombs.
Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume,
Le Royaume?
where the Philippian kings were interred with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
Les Petits Rats?
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper?
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the king. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty.
Hey, Chain, welcome back. Okay.
Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this.
No.
How can it be pure if it's magenta?
How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know.
Wipe the snow from your shoulder.
Few Petit Rat return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
What's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
So?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
And further.
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood. Clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret.
What's in the north?
An abandoned church that's being turned into a dance club. 4 youths are hard at work there, making it ever harder core.
And further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves. Sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell.
I was about to go away for a while, and that's when Shivers decided to have the biggest yapper fest in the game. Yeah.
Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection. Way beyond Martinez. A popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet?
Then there's Ozon. But the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that, before the curtains are drawn.
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth. Over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild Pines, Zam, Morian, and at the farthest reaches
I'm
of the Bay
sorry.
of Revachol, the shadow of the Coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
What's in the south?
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pops.
Do you want me to wait for you, Mag? I can stop for like 2 minutes and wait for you to come back if you want, because there's still a bunch of dialogue here. The Pox
was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children.
Oh my
Most
god.
everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still.
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
Further south?
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance.
Wonder if Vic's found his heterosexual life partner.
Oh my god.
Damn, I don't know. Even a real Bruderbund like that can't survive everything.
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want more.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there, in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning. Snow falls
That's
on
disgusting.
the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens, and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
For what?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
What's above?
More Coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly.
What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me a secret of the sand's wind.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
It's time to piss. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more water. Man, I thought he'd ask what further up and Shivers would start yapping about the atmosphere or some shit. That would be crazy. I wouldn't put it past Silver. Not Silver, Shivers. What the fuck? Why did I say Silver? Okay. Ooh, I want to try this thing again with the payphone.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling.
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
What are you tired of?
Writing. I hate writing so much. But I have to get back to it.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Whoa! I can do this? Yay! Wait, I'm gonna wait for Mac to come back. Because... unless Mac has already seen this? I don't know. Mac, let me know when you're back. I'm gonna look at the stuff that I have going on. I really need to put some points in there. I don't have any skill points right now. I need to find the pigs. I know where she is. She's right over there, but... read your ledger and name the case. I need to do that, my god. Hi, welcome back, Mag. Look, I don't know if you've ever done this check, but look what I found.
There's still some unused change in there. The machine waits for a number to be dialed.
My adventure got longer because I witnessed Blep hugging Small. Oh, that's cute. Look, I have interfacing. I don't know what happened, but I got, like, it's super high right now. Dial a random number with your eyes closed.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial. Then pull down on the number. Then move one up. And repeat the motion. Twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Wait, what did I just do?
You dialed 001. This is not the area code of Revachol. It is another destination on another Isola. Some far-off nation-state.
Keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal. Like a bell tolling.
There's more?
Yes. 451-67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication network.
Finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection. An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones calling.
Oh. The homosexual underground thought finishing just as I do that is really funny.
Calling in the night. The saddest sound in the world. both pitiful and terrifying. You feel your pulse rising with each ring, calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm.
Oh.
Your breathing is heavy.
Kim.
The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows.
Let it call more. I don't want to hang it up.
Calling, 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 calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
Look at Harry. He's changed his demeanor completely. Hello. I want to die.
Who is this?
Your voice is so beautiful.
No. It's you, isn't it? It's you.
I want to die.
What?
I don't know why I said that.
Oh no. Is that you?
This is too much. You need to recede.
A creature is a creature. I wish I was the wind.
Oh no, not this. What time is it?
I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead.
You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
You turn into Kazuha. What the fuck? Harry, how do you know my name?
Because it's me. Look, I don't understand what you're saying or why you're calling me. You seem drunk.
I'm not drunk or high, I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
Hey.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here. It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
Where are you? You sound like you're in another world.
I'm in my rover, sleeping.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
Where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
Where?
The academy, where I work.
The academy? That sounds better than my job. I'm happy.
No response.
Oh God.
Only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper.
Do you want to party?
No. I want to go to sleep.
I'm in the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hangman.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm gonna solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Well, I'm gonna go. That was sad.
Homosexual underground.
After all that. Well, I think I'm gay.
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about
Hi, Nix. How you doing? We're walking on the homosexual underground, exactly. And we're about to tell Kim that we're not obsessing about people's sexualities anymore. Kim, are you proud of me?
Yes?
I have big news, Kim. Tell Kim about how you no longer you no longer obsess over your sexuality.
Okay.
I have managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing though.
What?
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, but...
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
He's gay. Kim is gay, confirmed. You don't understand how much I was losing my mind when I first saw this in the first playthrough. Like, when Kim was like, yeah, I'm gay. And I was like, oh my god, he's gay! Wait. Why am I going away from where I need to be?
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands.
It's the pigs.
This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now. Show me your hands. Right now.
You've never seen this, Mag?
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
Really? This is how I get my gun back.
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Wait, what should we do, Kim?
This is bad. Getting your weapon back is the priority. We can't have an unhinged civilian running around as a girl.
Comply, or I will light you the fuck up.
Easy, ma'am. Take it easy.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
I'm not moving.
Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer, administer street justice at our own peril. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required. Suspect is under control. Suspect is under control.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon.
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect at large! Get on the ground!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Let's just talk, alright?
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot! Big red key! Big red key!
Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's the goddamn police shitbag! Have the pavement! You're under arrest!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs? She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer. A lower-ranking police officer.
Officer Pigs, Double Yefrader, Harrier Dubois requesting your sidearm for inspection.
What?
Patrol officer, you're in gross violation of the RCM Code of Conduct.
Sir?
Patrol officer, I have to sign you up for a disciplinary hearing.
Easy. Press her too hard and shit.
With a swift, poorly coordinated move, the woman slams the megaphone against her lips and teeth. A trickle of blood runs down her chin. She doesn't notice it.
Officer compromised! Unlawful
Okay, she's actually more agitated now. My bad.
You're not the police, we are the police.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
Lieutenant W. Fraser, hired to 41st Precinct. This is my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi from the 57th.
No! Oh no. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth! Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
We really are cops. Look, my badge.
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector! Azimuth!
It's not a code, just disjointed word. She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
Time to get my gun.
She's frantic,
Oops.
confused, teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights.
I know myself. I know I'm gonna fail.
Sure, you're you. But how do we end this? She's not just gonna let you leave.
Gun, I'm coming.
Suicide by cop! Split-second decision! Eat lead, scumbag!
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
Pick up your gun.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt.
I feel bad for her.
Tired of walking the desert. It doesn't want to feel or think anymore.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I'm very sorry this is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
What do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
But why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8. And loneliness.
Neurodegenerative disease.
Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with her?
Should we just arrest her?
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without a gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Yeah, Titus sounds like the man for the job.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late, and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone? She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
Why would I do that?
The woman stands slightly.
Okay.
Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them. Do.
Pick up the RCM cap.
She.
I'm not
doesn't
taking the
even
narcotics.
flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
Maybe, probably, you know me.
It's your hat.
Yay. I got my gun and my hat. I got all of my equipment back. You can now be hat guy. I can be hat guy. What's in there? I got pants. The exchange piece. Yay. Oh no, they're not here anymore. Bug. Bug. They left. I guess I can talk to the guys outside.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title. Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that. Just leave. You can always come back later, on your own.
That was my own terms. Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs. These skull people are more than an authority. They're deities.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
I'm so glad you asked.
The question was rhetorical. The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Non-verbal?
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
Damn.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual. a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
No, they really aren't. It's porno tuning. Say no to the porno.
Damn, Kim. Say no to the porno. Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
A man was hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
What does that mean?
Fucking philosophy, man. You can do aggressive shit with philosophy. Justify shit.
Do you guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into hypnotic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
Okay, why?
Probably because of how non-verbal their mode of operation is going to be. It's a threat.
I just wanted to talk about music, and now there's a conflict all of a sudden. It's too much.
That's right. You should back off and let silence rule supreme.
What is wrong with you? Now you're just empowering these punks.
This is ridiculous. Boys, do you know why the gang is called Skulls?
Yeah. The skull symbolizes the embrace of death and nothingness, present in all of us. The vehicle of our future operations. Death and nothingness.
They're called Skulls because when you are shot dead in the middle of the street, the skull is the only part the stray dogs want to eat.
Okay.
Just trust me and follow my lead.
So boys want to feed the dogs?
No reply. The blonde rebel scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze on anything. He looks very uncomfortable. The other one shuffles uncomfortably, nevertheless continuing to steal glances at the lieutenant's motor carriage.
Why aren't there more skulls in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you part of the Skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think the organization would accept
because
you?
We can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The damage will be tenfold.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
That's just his name, fuck. Enough about the scullery then.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why does your jacket have spiss written on it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world.
It doesn't.
Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
No.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
What the fuck is this game? It's a great game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, but a lot of the dialogue is really whack, but it's also great. What Why do you have "fuck the world" written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it. To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
That's a terrible metaphor.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking some one. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
These guys are great. Like,
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point.
I don't know.
Is it a coincidence that here we have 2 badass jackets and 2 badass cops?
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Do you think it's a coincidence?
What is?
There are 2 of us in 2 of these jackets.
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the 2 statements.
He can say it. No, wait. Wait, that works. I feel more like a fuck the world kind of guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
This guy's the one guy who would say piss on the moon and fucking mean it.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or... you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
I want these jackets. I want them. Time to wear my best Half-Light clothes, if I do have any, because I don't know. Do I have points in Half-Light? I do. I need the jackets. Right now. Bro. Gloves. +1 Half-Light.
That ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is.
I don't think I do.
Cophead material.
I don't think I do.
No. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Boys, with those jackets, you're gonna be the Skull Kings in no time.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term. Probably in the lower end.
Now, not even prospects and already aspiring to be kings?
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
I fucking love Kim, he's so funny.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we want to be cool killer skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
You got it. No need for cruelty.
You offer us your jackets like that? It'd be impolite to refuse.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
They look so dumb.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Since you said you're more of a piss foot kind of guy, I'll take the other one.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. We could really raise hell. Go undercover hard.
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
Cold-hearted cop.
Still, it's good to know that we have a pair in case the need arises.
The need will not arise.
Okay.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine. And fuck the world all on its own is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Hold on, I have like... Let's go! I have the jackets! Well... I know it's late, but there's probably some stuff I can do before I mean in the game. Alright. There's a way to make him wear it, but I don't know how. Oh, let me talk to him real quick.
Yes?
Are we going to talk about the boots I'm wearing?
Okay, let's talk about it. You stole the boots. Congratulations. That must have taken an enormous concerted effort, considerable ingenuity, and timing. Now, I'm going to report you and you are going to go to jail.
Thanks.
Oh no, you're a cop. You can't go to jail.
You are?
It was a joke, sadly. There's nothing I can do about your delinquency. What's done is done. Let's get back to police work.
I don't care about your insane theft. The lieutenant thinks.
He really does
and
not
looks
care.
Away from the boots. Just know, if anyone asks me, I will snitch on you.
Well, I just have to not wear them. Oh, mama. Maybe I need to read my fucking ledger. I really need to do that. Maybe I should do it now. I'm just gonna talk to the dice maker real quick. I can't see anything.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Why hasn't her business failed?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Hey Nia, the curse is real and I figured out why it has paired you.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the Doom commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. You're in the chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
Let's say I have my own methods, unusual methods.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
No one's really ever safe from the failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
It looks like a regular piece of jewelry to me.
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
See, the curse is real. Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending, or an entirely different world. But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
I think I found the actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
It's a bit more complicated than I first thought it would be.
I'm listening.
There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to the Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this? So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where the night has fallen on the yard.
What? No, I wouldn't go as far as to say the entire world is doomed.
Just Martinez? In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully. I'm listening.
Okay, I already
Good.
talked about
I hope
all
it
this.
clarified things a bit.
Okay, what else can I do? Read your ledger and name the case, maybe. I'm gonna go out for this, though. Oh my god, please! Walk here. If I were you, I'd go to the club for the music in the background. While I read my ledger? I don't know. I guess. Oh my god. Oh. There's like some stuff I can try actually. But I'm gonna read my ledger first. And I guess I can do it at the church. This is very normal.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by they're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, or Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Thank you, Kim.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named the case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Funny stuff.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Oh, that's sad. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the one you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a
Oh my god, hi! Inokan, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hi everybody. Welcome. Yay, get raided. Thank you guys. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. My name is Mistylotl. For those who don't know me, I'm a variety streamer. Lately I've been playing Disco Elysium for the second time. I'm gonna finish this game for a second time. And I also do a lot of Genshin, Minecraft, and other games when I feel like it. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. If you're tired, please hydrate and stretch, and don't forget to take care of yourself. But yeah, thank you guys so much again. I appreciate it. And Inokan, how are you doing? What were you streaming? Actually, let me see if I can do like the shout out thing. Yeah? Googly-eyed? Why? Oh, you were doing just chatting? What were you doing? What were you chatting about? Oh, I just saw the hydrate. Thank you, Atsuko. I was watching space videos with Zenith. That's so cool. You know what? I feel the same way when I hear about space stuff because it's like so interesting but also so complicated. I'm always like,
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens.
I hope you had fun. That sounds fun.
All that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
About corrupt star supervising Cassars and the crisis in cosmology. Corrupt stars? That's a thing? I've never heard of that. Damn. Shit on the stick.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
The joke's too funny. The hangman, I guess?
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Thank you, Cam.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Browse the case files again?
Arson, petty theft, spouse...
Oh, no.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
I'll do that later because I think it takes a lot of time. Like, it makes a lot of time pass in the game, so I don't know. Maybe I can do it?
Yes, you can piece them together Using the alphanumeric code on the margin, it always begins with
Stars was the name of the
HDB41,
video. Very
then date of
interesting stuff about
initialization
theorized
and
stars.
time of
Oh,
arrival
okay.
on the scene,
I have to
followed
check
by
that
the
out.
title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
Wait, HDB 41 were those officer precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is
An HDB. Okay, no problem, Chain. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Bon appetit.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are
Hey! Thank you so much for the follow, Inokan. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm sleepy. Thank you, thank you.
Harrier Dubois, HDB.
Fine, then I give up on Raphael.
That's comforting to hear. Now, detective, it takes half an hour to piece one of these together, if you still want to. Here are your options.
Yeah, I know these take long. I'm not, I can do one, I guess. The next world mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight,
They're
on
talking about like a
1202,
half hour
a graffito,
in-game, by the way.
Nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couron. Cause of failure, rent too high. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case." The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
JV, Jean-Vic Mar.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote.
The icon,
Although
the legend.
The case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Keep the mural, it is right.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it.
Yeah.
Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
And all that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter.
Middle class? What is like
well.
that class?
What do you
class.
want to tackle next?
That's enough.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Browse the yellow papers?
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Station calls.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What'd you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment and something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps. Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's something there, a rectangular shape, like one of those postcards that Annette told you about. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
I know, Sylvia already told me I dunked it in the toilet.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
The option to sniff was there, so...
So you wanted to get in on the
There was something
toilet
about
stink
having a
collab.
fetish, I saw.
Find out what happens when those two get funky together. Okay, pal.
This is getting weird and hostile. Sorry, Nose, let's just move on.
Your nose is somewhere between grateful and resentful.
Interfacing.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know,
Slide the drawer open?
without resistance or sound. The two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the... Oh! Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. I love how, like... This is just about finding ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. My options are pick up the ticket stub, pick up the card, or fucking kill yourself, you asshole. Or close the permeable compartment. I don't know. Pick up the ticket stubs, I guess.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Rivershore East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
What happens if I say fucking kill yourself, you asshole?
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
You.
Okay. Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavor. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters. In a woman's hand. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it won't make me happy.
Outside, you hear the wind howl. A sudden gale blows in from Martinez, flapping street signs and window blinds.
Come outside.
What?
Far away and outside, the reeds hiss with desperation. Step out.
I'll take this outside. Okay, I have to be outside. I'm outside. Come pick me up.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. Without resistance or sound, thin wax paper has been glued to it. Familiar. Harry, throw it away. No. A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it. Now that you're out, let go.
Let go.
What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body. A feeling of cold. A persistent chill.
Hold on to it, read the card.
Your hands shake, holding on to it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
This quote kills me every time, man. There's like this Twitter account that posts like random quotes from random things, and yesterday I saw this quote on my TL and I was like, oh my god, Disco Elysium.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Fall sideways. I fell down. Game over. It's Jover. I finished the game.
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Just lie there passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
So my name appears to be Harry?
Your name is fuck all.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Enough, just lie there motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes. They're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
Kim really said hydrate or else. I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case. Let's fucking do it.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Let's go! Okay, I'm glad to have gotten this done. Now I'm gonna stop playing, but before that, I'm gonna send Harry to bed. I can't believe the game didn't crash once. Wait, I shouldn't say that. Good night, Kim!
It's getting late, and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer.
He disappeared.
We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
He despawned. Oh. Are you serious? I really should shut the fuck up. Like... It's so dumb. Miss, do you know what you did? Yeah, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. My knee is itchy. Oh. It's okay, I saved like right before. I should get blue hair. Feels bad, man. Because I have to restart the game now. Chat. Are you here, chat? Is there something you want to tell chat? Oh, gas, 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 though. Anyone here for gas, gas, gas? Hello? Nix and Mag were literally synchronized. It's crazy.
It's getting late and
No.
it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Atsuko, you can do it now if you find it. The more gas, 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 the better. I synchronize with you, Atsuko. Okay, no problem, Twi. Good night. Listen to this. Want to be free. Put it in first? I don't know if I have any control over that. I'll have to check. I think it's like... It's sorted by how expensive it is, I think. Yeah. I guess I could make it, like, cheap. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Do you think I can do this?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the...
Unlimited gas. Time to sleep.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep. I've been through so much today.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Great, this is gonna be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
Okay, so I'm a murderer and that's bad.
Hear that? He doesn't even flinch. Iceman doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Blackwater, under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it will be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Well, too late for that. Am I gonna have time to do all of this? Good God. What day is it? Today is supposed to be Friday, right? Okay. In the game, I mean. I know the game is completed in the span of like a week in game, and it's already Friday, so I probably still have time to do the get yourself organized thingy. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Whatever. I'm just gonna play. I still need to find the whirling secret passages. That's so important. Find a way in and see what's hidden there in the hostel cafeteria's forgotten corners. Either I break down the door or I find the key to the kitchen door, but I don't know where that is. I forgot. Maybe I have to get the whole story from Titus. Confront Classy with the Hardy story. Okay. So I think next stream I'm gonna work a little bit on the main quest, and I'm gonna try to do the communist quest, because I've never done it and I have no idea what it's about. I mean, probably communism, but I want to find out what's going on, what happens in there. Yeah. Oops. Gonna save now. I'm gonna say hi to Kim first and then I'm gonna go. Hello! Good morning! Alright, that's good for now. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching, I really appreciate it. Thank you again for the raid, Inokan, I really appreciate it too. I don't know if you're still here, but it was really nice. And yeah, I'm gonna be back this Wednesday for some Genshin. I'm gonna be playing like some quests, some probably Chaska's quest or something, I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys, I appreciate it. It's always fun to play Disco Elysium on stream. Who's streaming right now? There's Zobstan who's streaming. Zobstan's streaming Genshin. So we're gonna raid Zobstan. Alright, starting the raid is gonna take a few seconds. But thank you guys again. Looks like Zobstan is playing Clobrand's story quest. I think that's what's going on. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another stream. Bye, love y'all.
Thank you so much. Welcome. You think Grand Saga? I don't know. I think of Grand Saga. But hell yeah. Hell yeah. I missed anything with the raid. You guys are all freaking raiding. So why y'all so kind? Stop it. Don't do it. Why? don't be kind. Like, I don't know. I don't talk about. I'm low out of it. I'm a little out of it. Too tired. I'm repeating my words. Make me? Oh, right. Misty, think of the raid too. What were you sure? How was Grand Saga, by the way, Maxine? How was your stream, Misty? Thank you so much. I know you, Misty. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your stream? Disco Elysium. I heard good things. Oh yeah, I think I remember you playing that earlier, or you mentioning that. I think. I could be wrong. But how was Misty though? How was Misty for you? I bet it was really cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, that freaking emote. Yep, exactly. I love the emote. Oh man. How was that? And how was Grand Saga? I don't know much about Grand Saga. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Zob. I am a god